For women over 60, the evening can feel like the perfect time to shine, whether it's a dinner party, a night at the theater, or a special family gathering. Yet so many women unknowingly make small outfit choices that instantly add years to their look, dull their natural glow, and take away from the elegance they truly deserve. You may think you're dressing safe or comfortable, but in reality, these so-called safe choices could be sabotaging your style. The truth is, the way you dress in the evening has incredible power. An elegant outfit can make you feel youthful, confident, and radiant, while the wrong one can highlight wrinkles, weigh down your figure, and leave you feeling out of place. Most women don't even realize these mistakes are happening until they see themselves in photos later and wonder why they look tired, frumpy, or simply older than they feel. This video is not about chasing trends or forcing yourself into something that doesn't feel like you. It's about understanding the subtle but powerful details that make an evening outfit either timeless and flattering or dated and unflattering. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to embrace so that every evening look you put together enhances your natural beauty instead of hiding it. So what are these common mistakes and how can you sidestep them to look polished and sophisticated every time you step out at night? Let's begin with the very first, and perhaps most overlooked, style mistake: choosing the wrong fabrics. Choosing the wrong fabrics. One of the biggest evening outfit mistakes women over 60 make has nothing to do with color or shape. It begins with the very foundation of the outfit, the fabric. Fabrics carry texture, shine, and movement, and the wrong choice can instantly make you appear older or less polished, no matter how expensive the dress may be. Many mature women gravitate toward shiny synthetic materials like cheap satin or polyester blends. While these fabrics may seem elegant at first glance, under evening lights, they can cling in all the wrong places, highlight every wrinkle, and even give off a stiff, dated look. Thin fabrics without structure can also emphasize sagging areas of the body, while overly thick materials may make your frame appear bulky and heavy. Neither outcome works in your favor when your goal is graceful sophistication. Instead, focus on best fabrics for evening wear over 60, those that drape elegantly without clinging too tightly. Lightweight chiffon, soft crepe, or high-quality silk blends can skim the body, giving you movement and fluidity that feels comfortable while looking refined. These fabrics reflect light in a softer way, creating a glow rather than a glare. They also allow for better tailoring, which means your dress or blouse will fall exactly where it should, enhancing your natural shape instead of working against it. Imagine this. Two women walk into the same dinner party. Both are wearing floor-length dresses in a similar shade of navy. The first wears a polyester gown that clings tightly, reflecting the overhead lighting harshly. She looks uncomfortable, adjusting the fabric throughout the night. The second wears a crepe gown with a subtle sheen and elegant drape. The fabric moves gracefully as she walks, and she looks confident, effortless, and completely at ease. It's not just the color or the cut, it's the fabric that sets her apart. When choosing evening outfits, think of fabric as the canvas of your look. If the canvas is poor quality, the masterpiece on top will never shine the way it should. By prioritizing fabrics that flow, flatter, and feel luxurious, you give yourself an instant upgrade without even changing your style. But fabric is just the first element. Even if you choose the most beautiful material, the wrong color can undo all your efforts and leave you looking tired or washed out. Let's talk about the next common mistake: relying too heavily on dark, heavy colors. Dark, heavy colors. Another mistake that often sneaks into evening outfits for women over 60 is the tendency to rely too heavily on dark, heavy colors, especially black. For decades, black has been seen as the go-to choice for elegance, sophistication, and even slimming effects. While black can be chic in certain cuts and fabrics, wearing it exclusively in the evening can actually have the opposite effect. Instead of looking refined, you may find that your skin appears washed out, your features look harsher, and the overall impression is one of fatigue rather than vitality. The truth is, as we age, our skin tone softens and loses some of its natural contrast. Dark shades like jet black or charcoal gray can exaggerate fine lines and shadows on the face. Under dim evening lighting, this can make you look older or even tired. That's why it's important to explore flattering colors for women over 60 that bring warmth and light back to your complexion. Think jewel tones, deep emerald, sapphire blue, ruby red, or even a rich burgundy. These shades have depth and elegance, but also reflect light in a way that brightens the skin and eyes. Soft metallics like silver, champagne, or rose gold are also excellent for evening wear, offering sophistication without draining your complexion. Even navy, when paired with lighter accessories, can look more youthful and refined than a flat black dress. Picture this. You attend a formal dinner in a long black gown. The dress feels slimming, but when you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, your face looks pale and your expression appears harder than usual. Now imagine the same dress in a jewel-toned burgundy. The rich color brings out the warmth in your skin, adds vibrancy to your eyes, and instantly lifts your entire presence. The change is dramatic, and yet it requires nothing more than rethinking the color palette. Color should never overwhelm you. It should frame and highlight the best version of you. By stepping away from overly dark shades and embracing richer, more flattering tones, you create a look that radiates confidence and youthfulness. And while color is essential, it works hand in hand with another equally critical element: the fit of your outfit. Even the most beautiful fabric in the perfect shade can lose its magic if the dress is too loose or too tight. That brings us to the next mistake many women unknowingly make: choosing the wrong fit. The wrong fit, too loose or too tight. When it comes to evening outfits for women over 60, nothing can ruin your look faster than the wrong fit. Many women fall into one of two traps: choosing clothes that are far too loose in an attempt to hide their figure, or squeezing into pieces that are too tight, hoping to look slimmer. Unfortunately, both approaches have the opposite effect of what you want. Let's start with clothes that are too loose. Oversized dresses or shapeless jackets may feel safe because they cover everything, but in reality, they create bulk and make you appear larger than you are. Instead of offering elegance, these pieces often come across as sloppy and unpolished. You lose your natural shape, and your outfit looks like it's wearing you, rather than the other way around. On the other hand, clothes that are too tight can highlight every area you'd rather downplay. A gown that clings to the midsection or sleeves that cut into your arms can make you feel self-conscious all night long. Not only is this uncomfortable, but it also sends a message of trying too hard, rather than exuding confidence. The key is finding balance through tailoring and structure. Dresses with darts, seams, or slight shaping at the waist can create definition without being restrictive. Wrap dresses, A-line cuts, or softly draped gowns are some of the best evening dress fits for women over 60 because they flatter the figure while allowing for ease of movement. Even a tailored blazer worn over a simple sheath dress can bring instant sophistication by giving you clean lines and proportion. Imagine two different women at a gala. One wears a billowy dress with no waistline, and though she wanted to feel comfortable, she looks lost in fabric and heavier than she is. The other chooses a softly fitted gown with a defined waist and a gentle drape over the hips. She looks poised, elegant, and in complete control of her look. The difference isn't her body, it's the fit of the clothes. When you honor your body with clothes that skim instead of smother or squeeze, you project confidence and grace. Fit is the silent secret to looking 10 years younger without even trying. But fit alone is not enough. Once you've chosen a flattering silhouette, the accessories you pair with your outfit can either elevate your entire look or completely drag it down. That's why the next mistake to avoid is overdoing or underdoing your accessories. Accessories, too much or too little. Accessories have the power to transform an ordinary outfit into something unforgettable, but they can also do the exact opposite when chosen poorly. One of the most common evening outfit mistakes women over 60 make is either piling on too many accessories or skipping them altogether. Both extremes can take away from the elegance you're trying to achieve. Wearing too much jewelry, especially bold costume pieces, can overwhelm your look and distract from your natural beauty. Oversized earrings, chunky bracelets, and layered necklaces may have felt fun at one point, but under soft evening lighting, they can appear garish or heavy. Instead of highlighting your features, they compete with them. Remember, after 60, elegance is about refinement, not excess. On the other hand, skipping accessories altogether can make even the most beautiful dress feel unfinished. Imagine wearing a stunning evening gown but forgetting a necklace, a bracelet, or a clutch. The look may come across as plain, as if something is missing. The right accessories act like punctuation marks in your style. They complete the sentence and make it meaningful. The best approach is balance. Choose one statement piece and let it shine. For example, a classic pearl necklace can bring instant sophistication to a simple dress, while diamond studs paired with a delicate bracelet can add sparkle without stealing attention. A sleek clutch in metallic silver or gold can also elevate your look, proving that accessories don't need to be loud to make an impact. These choices align with timeless evening accessories for older women that enhance your presence instead of overshadowing it. Think of two women arriving at a cocktail party. The first has layered on oversized bangles, dangling earrings, and a massive necklace. Her outfit looks busy, and instead of elegance, the effect feels cluttered. The second wears a tailored navy dress with a single strand of pearls and carries a chic clutch. Her accessories are simple, but they highlight her natural grace and make her look poised and polished. The contrast speaks volumes. Accessories are meant to complement, not compete. By striking the right balance, you ensure that every piece you wear tells the same story of elegance and sophistication. Of course, accessories don't end with jewelry or handbags. One of the most overlooked but crucial accessories is footwear, and the wrong choice of shoes can undo everything you've worked to create. That leads us to the next evening outfit mistake: choosing the wrong shoes. Shoes that miss the mark. Shoes may seem like a small detail compared to the dress or jewelry, but they can make or break your entire evening look. For women over 60, this is one of the most common mistakes, wearing shoes that either sacrifice elegance for comfort or sacrifice comfort for style. Unfortunately, both extremes can ruin an otherwise perfect outfit. Let's start with shoes that are too casual. Many women slip into flat sandals, bulky wedges, or even everyday walking shoes under a beautiful evening gown because they want to stay comfortable. While comfort is important, the effect is jarring. The elegance of the dress disappears the moment the eye falls on footwear that doesn't belong in a formal setting. The result is a mismatched look that takes away from your presence. On the other hand, forcing yourself into high, thin stilettos can be equally problematic. They may look glamorous for a moment, but if you're struggling to walk or constantly shifting your weight, the impression is not elegance but discomfort, and nothing undermines confidence more than shoes that make you feel unsteady. The solution is to find the middle ground. Comfortable evening shoes for women over 60 that combine support with sophistication. Low block heels, kitten heels, or elegant slingbacks provide enough lift to elongate the legs without putting pressure on the feet. Closed-toe pumps in classic shades like nude, black, or metallics can add polish, while still allowing you to move with ease. Even a pair of embellished flats can work as long as they are designed for evening wear rather than daytime errands. Picture this. One woman enters a ballroom in a stunning gown, but her chunky sandals make the look fall flat. Another woman walks in wearing a similar gown paired with sleek, low-heeled pumps. She moves gracefully across the room, every step reinforcing her confidence. The difference lies entirely in her choice of shoes. Shoes are not just an accessory, they are the foundation of your outfit. The right pair allows you to walk tall, exude confidence, and carry your elegance with ease. But your evening look doesn't stop at clothes and shoes. There's one final piece that ties everything together: your hairstyle. And the wrong choice here can completely throw off even the most carefully planned outfit. Let's look at the last mistake: choosing hairstyles that clash with your evening wear. Hairstyles that clash with evening outfits. Even the most elegant gown, the most flattering fit, and the most carefully chosen shoes can lose their magic if your hairstyle doesn't complement the look. For women over 60, this is often one of the most overlooked mistakes, treating hair as an afterthought rather than an essential part of the outfit. A common misstep is leaving the hair too casual or undone for a formal evening. Loose, unstyled hair can sometimes look flat or messy under evening lights, especially when paired with a sophisticated dress. On the other side of the spectrum, overly rigid, dated hairstyles, like tightly sprayed curls or harsh updos, can add years to your appearance instead of softening your features. Your hairstyle should work in harmony with your evening outfit, enhancing the neckline, the silhouette, and the overall impression you want to give. For example, if you're wearing a gown with a detailed neckline or statement jewelry, a soft updo or side-swept bun allows those elements to shine. If your dress is simple and elegant, softly layered waves or a sleek bob can add just the right amount of movement and youthfulness. The most flattering hairstyles for evening wear over 60 are those that frame the face without overwhelming it. Soft waves, chic low chignons, or polished shoulder-length cuts can highlight your natural beauty while giving you a modern, graceful appearance. The goal is not to look younger in a forced way, but to look vibrant, confident, and in tune with your outfit. Imagine walking into a formal dinner in a stunning emerald gown. If your hair is unstyled and limp, the entire look falls short of its potential. But with a sleek, softly pinned style that complements your neckline, suddenly the gown comes alive, and so do you. It's a small detail that makes a world of difference. When outfit and hairstyle align, you don't just look dressed, you look complete, radiant, and unforgettable. And now that we've uncovered all 6 of the most common evening outfit mistakes women over 60 make, let's wrap things up by revisiting the key lessons and leaving you with the confidence to shine at your next evening event. Conclusion. We've explored the 6 most common evening outfit mistakes women over 60 make. And as you've seen, none of them are about chasing trends or trying to look like someone you're not. They're about small but powerful details: choosing the right fabrics, embracing flattering colors, wearing clothes that fit properly, finding balance with accessories, selecting shoes that support both comfort and elegance, and finishing your look with a hairstyle that enhances rather than distracts. When you avoid these pitfalls, something remarkable happens. Your evening look stops being just an outfit. It becomes an expression of confidence, grace, and timeless beauty. After all, style after 60 isn't about hiding or shrinking back. It's about celebrating the woman you've become and showing up in the world with elegance and presence. The next time you dress for an evening out, remember: fabrics that flow, colors that brighten, fits that flatter, accessories that enhance, shoes that support, and hairstyles that complete. Together, these choices create a look that feels natural, effortless, and truly unforgettable. These are the foundations of elegant evening style for women over 60, and they're available to you every time you open your closet. So I encourage you, don't settle for safe choices that make you fade into the background. Step into your evenings with confidence, radiance, and sophistication. You've earned the right to look and feel extraordinary. If you found these tips inspiring, make sure to like this video, leave a comment sharing which mistake surprised you the most, and subscribe for more fashion and lifestyle advice designed for women just like you. And when you're ready for your next step, check out our video, 7 everyday hairstyling tricks that make you look 10 years younger. It's the perfect companion to everything we've talked about today.